Assalamu Alaykum. I pray you are all in the best of health and iman. My name is Hanifa and welcome to my channel. Our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Seeking knowledge is obligatory upon every Muslim." This video is about the etiquettes of seeking knowledge. Now, seeking knowledge doesn't necessarily mean that you need to go on a knowledgeable journey that will last weeks or months. What does seeking mean? Seeking means to attempt to find something. In this case, it is making an attempt to find Islamic knowledge. May Allah accept all our efforts. Ameen. I've gathered 7 etiquettes for you in this video. Let's jump right in. So the first etiquette is to have a sincere intention in seeking knowledge. An example could be that I am studying to help the Ummah with this knowledge, or by studying this knowledge I will get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is very important that we have a good intention. The first hadith that the righteous authors of our hadith kitabs emphasized on this by putting the following hadith first. The short form of that hadith is that our Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, "Indeed, actions are according to intentions." The second etiquette is to study with ihsan, to study with excellence. There isn't much point of making a good intention but not to put effort into seeking knowledge. Grand intentions require grand efforts. We must strive to study to the best of our ability and aim for excellence, but not perfection. As a side point, research has shown that perfectionism triggers anxiety and leads to procrastination. Subhanallah, Allah has prescribed excellence and not perfection in all our works. Our Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said that verily Allah has prescribed ihsan towards everything. Therefore, when you kill in the best manner. When you slaughter in the best manner. Let one of you sharpen his knife and give ease to his animal. Let's move on to the third point. The third etiquette of this video is to have tawakkul ala Allah. While doing our best, we must rely on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the results. We must have trust that He will make things easy for us and will grant us success. Now, trust is an essential etiquette for seeking knowledge and in literally everything else that we do. As Muslims, we know that any success that comes our way is through Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone. It is not just the result of our efforts. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, "I am as my slave expects me to be." Now the scholars say that expecting the best of Allah is to expect that He will have mercy on us and will relieve us of hardship. Let's move on to the fourth etiquette. The fourth etiquette is to eliminate bad habits or bad manners, to refrain from sins and bad deeds and the routes that lead to them. There's a little story here that I'd like to mention. Imam Shafi'i complained to his teacher once about his weak memory, and his teacher advised him to stop committing sins. He also advised that knowledge is the light of Allah, and Allah does not grant His light to sinners. Therefore, we must identify our bad habits, our sins, and work hard to eliminate them from our lives while seeking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's help. The fifth etiquette is to engage in istighfar and dhikrullah. Ibn Taymiyyah said, "When I am confused in my understanding of an issue in religion, I beg Allah to forgive me 1,000 times, maybe a little more or maybe a little less. Then Allah opens what was closed for me and I come to understand." So we should all engage in istighfar and dhikrullah as it opens up the doors of our understanding. The sixth etiquette of seeking knowledge is to make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us study with ihsan and to make things easy for us. There are so many du'as we are given by Allah and our prophets to help us in everything in life. Whether if it's laziness, anxiety, sorrow, cowardice, there are so many. Inshallah, I will try to provide you with these supplications, but one of the most known dua and the dua that we all can benefit from when seeking knowledge is Rabbi Zidni Ilma, which means, "Oh my Lord, increase me in knowledge." Coming down to our last and final etiquette of this video is to be thankful, to thank Allah, especially when you have learned something well or have completed what you were set out to study. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that if we are thankful to Him, He will grant us more out of His bounty. And this is from the Quran, where Allah said, "If you give thanks, I will give you more. But if you are thankless, then verily my punishment is indeed severe." I hope you all benefited from this video. There is just so much to share with you regarding each point. However, I have only touched upon each point to keep it short for you. Please do check out our Facebook page for the latest updates, and also like, share and subscribe this video. May Allah make it easy for all of us and accept all our efforts. Ameen. Asalamu Alaykum.